All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. I know I am. I love it, man. Friday is beautiful, a nice sunny day here in Chicago. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but I have a I have a feeling that there's going to be at least one comment who is not a fan of it. But I want to talk about this because, and I swear this is every single season with the Miami Heat, but they have reportedly interest in John Wall and Kyle Lowry. Obviously, I post Rockets videos, so I'm going to talk about John Wall, not Kyle Lowry. But Kyle Lowry to the Heat actually sounds pretty tight, but, I'm not a Raptors guy, right? Or I am a Raptors guy. I've got a hat, but I'm a Rockets channel. Mainly Rockets channel, so we're going to talk Rockets. That I made that stretch way too long. So let's just get right into this video. Pitter patter, man. John Wall. So before I even get into this video, I just want to make it clear that all trades revolving John Wall, no matter who you are talking to, if the last name isn't Woj, I'm not going to try it. And if the other dude's first name isn't Shams, if it isn't from one of those two guys, just a realistic John Wall trade isn't likely because of his salary. And that's the sole reason John Wall is having an incredible season this year. Incredible season. He has clearly not slowing down. His athleticism is still there. More specifically, he is actually going completely crazy offensively for the Rockets before the break occurred because he kind of had to, but still, I love it. I love John Wall. I love his grit. I love his tenacity. I know we've lost 13 straight games, but it was like watching every game, and I know it goes without saying that all the players should want to win. They should all want to snap the losing streak. But it's more specifically guys like Jae'Sean Tate, guys like John Wall, where you can tell when John Wall is out on that court, when Jae'Sean Tate is out on that court, those dudes are giving every ounce of energy they could possibly give us. And that is why I absolutely love John Wall so much. Even if we got completely robbed in the Russell Westbrook trade, John Wall comes back. I know he's been a little iffy with injuries just because he has to rest, which is the right thing to do. But honestly, guys, John Wall, I don't even want to say I prefer to get him traded because it's not like, here's actually another thing to keep in mind. A lot of things to keep in mind. Kevin Porter Jr. got sent down not sent down, but he's in the G League to help further develop his skills, not only as just a player, but more specifically a point guard. I got a comment yesterday, I forgot who it was. I mean, he compared him to Jamal Crawford's handle, James Harden. KPJ is kind of a mix of so many silky smooth NBA players. And if this guy comes onto our team and is a point guard and is having similar statistics to his G League performances, a.k.a. James Harden right now, well, then we're talking a whole different situation. Because my biggest issue with John Wall is long-term. We got him for 2 years. Next 2 years, the Houston Rockets most likely aren't going to win a championship. They're really, really, really 99.9% sure they will not win a championship in the next 2 years. So with that being kept in mind, John Wall's a great basketball player, and he's only going to help us win games. So if we have a top 4 pick this season, and we go into the break, after the break, we go into the second half of the season with John Wall, Victor Oladipo, and Christian Wood, trust me, guys, we're not losing 13 straight games. I understand Wall misses a lot of games. I understand Oladipo misses a lot of games, but there's a lot of talent on the Houston Rockets when KPJ gets called up. There's no way those 4 cats are going to be a bottom 4 team in the NBA. There's no way. So that's kind of why a lot of people, first off, just want Tucker and Depot gone straight up to free up minutes. But it's something to keep in mind with Wall. However, if KPJ isn't a point guard or he's not fully ready for it, they put him in at shooting guard, maybe they actually do trade Depot and they put him in at shooting guard, or even if he's just coming off the bench in any position, then it's like, well, might as well keep Wall, at least for the veteran leadership, just kind of the example he sets. Like, it's very hot and cold with John Wall because you could easily make a case either way. But honestly, guys, if you're asking my opinion, and I told you, when I started making these, there's no BS in these videos, man. There's no BS. John Wall, realistically, man, he needs to be traded. Or he doesn't need to be traded, but the Houston Rockets' best chance at future success is to trade John Wall right now, and this is my concern, and I'm going to make a Rockets video on this later today, but I've been seeing way too many tweets, way too many reports today from Rockets beat writers, yada, 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 yesterday included, how excited the Houston Rockets organization is for the second half with their big three of Wall, Depot, and Wood. So it's like, shoot. If we don't rebuild, then honestly, if we don't even rebuild, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Or not rebuild, but if we don't get a top 4 pick and we're just like the 12th team in the West, I'm going to be so upset. But that's for later. We're talking about John Wall to the Miami Heat. I don't even think I need to talk about why Miami is such an intriguing offer. Like, first off, they've got the contracts. They've got the big contracts. They've got the big contracts on expiring deals. And they've got the young talent. And we could use any of the young talent that they have. Ooh, got an email. Kendrick Nunn. Great backup point guard for the Houston Rockets. Tyler Hero, our future shooting guard for the Houston Rockets. That might get tricky with Kevin. So hopefully that would figure out. If they got Tyler Hero, I think that would just be something we figure out later on. That's not an issue to worry. That's not a concern before it even were to happen. Because if the Heat didn't trade Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, or Kendrick Nunn for James Harden, then why are they going to do it for John Wall, bro? But more importantly, why are they going to do it for Victor Oladipo on an expiring deal unless he commits to re-signing with them? They kind of take a big risk like the Lakers, but Miami's not the Lakers as far as talent, and the Heat are the team who lost in the finals last year, right? So I think John Wall on the Miami Heat helps them a bunch. I really do. And the thing is with John Wall is, bro, we got a first-round pick for Russell Westbrook. To me, we already won the trade. We got a first-round pick. I don't care if it's late. I honestly do not care one bit. They're assets. These are great tradable pieces. You'll see, I'm going to make a cat video later today. These are, when superstars are on the market, they're about to get traded, bro. These are the fucking picks that you want to have just stockpiled and ready to go. So that kind of makes that more of an intriguing offer. But honestly, we'll see, because I don't think that the Miami Heat pulled the trigger, because if they pulled the trigger, or if they didn't pull the trigger on James Harden, why on earth would they pull the trigger for John Wall or Victor Oladipo? But I'm not Pat Riley. I'm not the Miami Heat organization. Like I said, guys, this is just an extremely unrealistic. I don't care what your buddy tells you. I don't care what your mom tells you. I don't care what either fucking fake insiders tell you. A John Wall trade is super, super unlikely. So I don't want to get your guys' hopes up. And I'm, really sorry if this was a clickbaity video. But, bro, I got to grow the channel. So John Wall to the Houston Rockets. John Wall to the Miami Heat. Let me know your guys' opinions on it, because I don't think any Rockets fans would no matter what we got, if it's just even a first-round pick, if it's a young player, I don't think we care, as long as it is promising potential assets. That's what the Rockets want. That's what they need If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys later.